and things like that. But anyway, this system is a really good system that we've been using. This is just a little more structured. So I'll show you guys what comes inside of it. Let's see. Shows you guys what comes inside of it. It comes in a nice little box to hold all of your books. There's plenty of books. It's different levels. The first set of books are beginner books that allows. I gotta make sure you guys are seeing what I'm showing you. Maybe I shouldn't. Looks like let's move this like this. Okay, these are the books. They're really beginner friendly. And the books start off really easy. Like for example, this book. Make sure you guys are seeing me. Okay, yeah, this book right here. See, it starts off just Pam, and then it's just one word. This is the very first book. So, and then if you skip down a few books, it gets gradually harder. So this is like the fifth book. Let's see, now it's like 3 words. Really easy read, really easy book. So there's 3 different levels. This is the pack of 3 blue books, and then you have a pack. Actually, it's 4 different levels. You have the red books. It's a nice amount of books too. You get a nice amount of books. You have the yellow books, see, and then you have the green books. Of course, increasingly they get harder. So if we look at one of the green books, we'll see that. Yeah, see, now it's like almost like the little paragraphs for them. So, of course, the goal is to get them to the hardest level of books. So, you get all of those books, and then what's also exciting is they give you a CD. Which, if you don't have a CD player or a DVD player to play it, that's fine. You could just put it. They actually have audio on YouTube where you could just look it up and play it on YouTube, and they also have an app, which is really cool too. So that's nice. And then you get a pack of the ABCs. These actually came as cards. I put them inside of a book just so that they could. This is just a regular photo album, but this is the cards that like actually go over like all of their sounds. Because for the little readers, they have to know their sounds so that we could get them reading. So every day we go over the sounds and the letters, and so that's really cool. If you put it in a book, then it's easier to actually use and keep them nice and nice and neat. So you get those letters, and those are all the alphabets, and then they also give you, let's see, what else do they give you? They give you these little punch cards, because for every day there's a certain letter that you actually are gonna focus on. So these little punch cards are like this, and they actually come out. I'll show you some that are already out, but you get punch cards for every letter, and it's just to help the kid really hone in on knowing, the sounds and the letters. So this is C for caterpillar. And then, so those are the ones that we haven't went through yet. But then I keep them in the bag. These are the letters that we have already did the lesson on. Because every day, the lessons are really easy. They only take about 15, maybe to 30 minutes, just depending on if your child is used to sitting down and doing lessons. But they all fall the same. Basically, what you do is the first thing you do is you go over all the sounds of the letters. And it's a song. It's a really cute little song. Let me see if I can add it in here. I'll do another one to show you guys the song. But it's on YouTube. You guys can find it. And then these are the letters. And then each letter comes with a little card with the little G is for ghost, ghost, M is for mouse, mouse. So they tell you what letter you're on for the day, and then they have a little story. They have a little lesson plan. This is a workbook. So for every day that they do a letter, they do a lesson book. I just copy it because I also have a daycare, so I just copy it so other kids could also do the lesson as well. So I just copy it in the printer, and I will do it like that. And then so for every letter has a lesson plan. You just go over. Okay, which begins with C? Car. Does that begin with C? Circle it. Okay, carrot. Yes. Butterfly. But no, that's not C. You know, just for the kids. And then they have a lesson manual as well, which is pretty cool. So like say if you're on lesson 6, so that's review. So we want to do lesson 6. Let's do lesson 8. You're on lesson 8. Lesson 8 is H, and then it has a little story. Once there was a happy horse named Henrietta. She had pretty golden hair and walked out her head held high. So then it's a whole story that you would do when you have the letter H, and you just make it animated. Of course, you make it fun for the kids, and you make it animated and read the story just so that the letter H, and it's H, so that it really is ingrained into their head. And then this is another page that I copy and print for them as well. And they just color. We go over it. H is for head, hair, hat, horse, hummingbird. So that's cool too. And it has a lesson for all of the letters. This is a pretty cool system. If you're thinking about getting it, I do recommend it. My daughter loves it. Whenever I ask her, she's ready to read. She gets excited. So this is called the learning dynamic system. Learning dynamic system. I love this system. I work with it with my 10-year-old as well. Just because he's around when I'm doing it with my 2-year-old, but he knows like the sounds of some of the alphabets because again we go over it every day to make sure it's ingrained into their heads. This is an important part of reading. Another thing I wanted to point out in the books, because you know it's not just about knowing the sounds. Some of the sounds won't work for the sight words. So at the beginning of each book, they actually show you the words that are going to be in the book. So you go over the words with the kids, and then they have a whole different section for the sight words. So I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, I like this system. I recommend it. If you guys have any questions about it, just go ahead and put the questions in the comment section. And yeah, it's a pretty cool system. It has everything that you need. And again, it only takes about 15 to 30 minutes a day. You don't have to do it every day. They do recommend that you do it 3 times a week, a minimum. And my daughter is already sounding out words. Again, she did already know her sounds before we started the system. However, she could read the first 5 books. Maybe I'll do a video of her reading those books in the future, just so you guys can see that. And yeah, I do recommend the system. It's pretty cool. And again, the app is really cool too. The app has the lessons plans on there. It has all the recordings. They have special recordings for each letter. So like the Henrietta story, they will have a special, let me see, what is it called? Like a special song for the Henrietta for H or for A or B or what have you. So it's pretty cool, and I just want to share that with you guys. Again, if you have any questions, let me know. And I have a question for you guys. What reading system have you used in the past? Do you like it? And if so, what do you like about it? And also tell me in the comments below, would you try this? Are you guys thinking about trying this? Are you going to go ahead and buy it? All right. Until my next video. Bye for now.